For decades, the fitness industry has terrified you with one specific lie. If you skip a meal, your body will panic and instantly start eating your hard-earned muscle tissue for fuel. They tell you that you need to eat 6 small meals a day or chug a protein shake every 3 hours just to protect your gains. But think about the biological math here. Your body evolved through millennia of brutal famines and unpredictable feasts. Why would it systematically destroy the exact physical strength you need to hunt, gather, and survive? Evolution did not design you to burn down your own house for firewood when you have a backyard completely full of trees. Your body is not a fragile engine that breaks the moment food disappears. It is an elegant preservation machine, and it operates on a highly strict, non-negotiable metabolic hierarchy. Understanding this hierarchy proves that the constant urge to snack isn't a failure of willpower. It's a side effect of a body that hasn't been allowed to tap into its natural fuel sequence. When you align your habits with this ancient operating manual, the struggle for energy finally stops. When you stop eating, human physiology triggers a brilliant triage system. The very first thing that happens is a steep drop in insulin levels. Look at this metabolic hierarchy flowchart. Your body burns through free-floating glucose. Next, the indicator moves to the second tier, tapping stored glycogen. After these reserves are depleted, your body commits to the massive third tier, stored fat. The biological bank vault finally swings open. Your liver grabs these newly released fatty acids and converts them into ketone bodies. This is a remarkably clean, long-lasting energy source that fuels your tissues and even crosses the blood-brain barrier to sharpen your mind. But what happens by the 3rd or 4th day of a deep fast? Does the body finally turn on your muscle tissue to survive? Actually, it does the exact opposite. It deploys its primary defense mechanism, human growth hormone. During a fast, human growth hormone surges up to 5 times its normal level. It acts as an invisible biological shield, triggering a chemical lockdown that forces your system to prioritize and protect your valuable muscular gear. This massive hormonal spike proves your biology actively fights to preserve your physical strength during a famine, rather than destroying it. Yet, there is a paradox here that confuses even advanced fasters. If you take a blood test during a deep fast, the data shows protein is clearly being broken down for fuel. This is exactly where the fitness gurus panic. But they are completely misreading the data. Your body is indeed eating protein, but it is absolutely not consuming your biceps. It is running a highly specific biological process called autophagy, which translates to self-eating. This is your body's built-in cellular detox and recycling system. Instead of targeting healthy muscle, autophagy is actively sweeping up dysfunctional proteins, scarred mitochondria, and precancerous cellular trash. Think of it as a mandatory internal spring cleaning. Your cells generate energy and recycle amino acids from this worn-out debris, deliberately bypassing your functional, healthy muscle tissue. The muscle loss crowd sees this life-extending internal trash fire and panics, mistaking it for an attack on your body's structural integrity. To leverage this biology safely, we have to draw a hard line between intentional fasting and actual starvation. Fasting is structured and pulls from abundant fat reserves. Starvation only begins when those fat stores are nearly exhausted, forcing the body to break down essential tissue to stay alive. For the vast majority of us, short to medium fasts keep us safely in the adaptive, muscle-sparing zone. And to guarantee that protection, we use the anabolic fasting protocol. Step 1 requires a mechanical signal. You need to lift weights during your fasting lifestyle. This chemically reminds your nervous system that your muscles are essential for imminent survival, locking them down even tighter. Step 2 targets the hormonal shield. You must prioritize deep, uninterrupted sleep. This is when your body maximizes the frequency and intensity of those massive human growth hormone pulses. Step 3 is the safe refeed. When you finally break your fast, your muscles are acting like a dry sponge. You must exit the fast with a high-quality protein source to flood those tissues with the fresh amino acids they need to rebuild. Following this protocol turns fasting into a targeted process for reducing visceral fat while protecting your physical strength. But what if you are doing everything right during the day, tracking your fasting window perfectly, and your body still stubbornly refuses to burn fat while you sleep? It turns out there is a massive mistake people make right before bed. It has absolutely nothing to do with food, but exposing yourself to nighttime blue light and the wrong ambient temperature completely halts the metabolic transition required to burn fat effectively while you sleep. I break down exactly how this ruins your fast and the exact routine you need to fix it in this video right here. Click on it and I will see you over there to keep decoding your biology.